Yeah. So my name is Sharif, and you potentially might know me as Sharfers in Twitch chat, or just one Korean dating game. I am not playing any of those, as it were. I'm playing the games underneath me, in that particular order. This is every single arcade game. Every single arcade game that Digital Leisure ported to DVD in the early 2000s. Some of the games you might actually recognize. They're quite famous. Dragon's Lair and Space Ace and all that stuff. And some of them are less famous. Basically, Digital Leisure acquired the rights to American Laser Games and to all of the Don Bluth, Rick Dyer stuff in the early 2000s. They currently are still the copyright holders for all of the Don Bluth stuff. So any Dragon's Lair game that you see that is released now, that's them. It's Digital Leisure. So yeah, I learned all these games throughout this year, and now we're just gonna play all of them back to back to back. So who shot Johnny Rock? Actually, who shot Johnny Rock? I ran this at AGDQ a year ago, so that'll be good. So the overall timer will start when I start this game. I'm also going to time myself for each game and then put the times I have in the notes below me. So with that being said, we can go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1, go. So fun fact about Blu-ray. There is a Dragon's Lair trilogy on Blu-ray. So if you want to play Dragon's Lair on Blu-ray, you can.
Then I made my first mistake.
I said I'd try. Listen. All right, and we're off playing video games. I already shot a guy. We're 20 seconds in.
Johnny Rock, and I want you to find out who it was.
Johnny Rock. He was a singer.
So yeah.
He always wanted to be on the
I'm gonna let the cutscenes kind of do the talking for me.
He made his wish come true. When I got to Johnny Rock, I found this.
All right. So my magic number is 2.
Johnny, are you there? Johnny, what's the lucky number?
I've done this particular marathon in this order exactly once before. To practice for this, I've basically just I just played each game separately a bunch. Well, not a bunch. Some a bunch, some only once.
I asked if she was being followed.
All right. That's actually random who has the gun and who has the flowers.
How do you turn down a dame that gives you roses?
My theory about that one is that this Lady Red is testing me to make sure I'm up to the task for finding who killed her boyfriend. That's Fireflower Mario. She seems extremely unperturbed, which is fine.
Nail the rat that did this.
Nail the rat that did this.
Away until he's as old and gray as the cement in his cell.
Then I made my second mistake. I said I'd try. And then I opened the telegram.
Sorry, I actually had a filter on. The audio should be better now.
There are too many suspicious thugs hanging around the office.
Yeah, sorry, I have different filters for each game, and I just had the wrong filter on. That's my bad. All right, we'll start with the casino. So the way this game works, I should explain how these games work, huh? So, basically somebody shot Johnny Rock. So that lady's boyfriend was a singer named Johnny Rock.
The casino.
And
Private club.
yeah, this is supposed to be like a film noir situation.
Okay, Ladrich, you don't never leave this place the way you came.
I literally do end up leaving the place the way I came in, so that's the good news there. There are 4 local business owners that are sort of the 4 suspects. So I have to go to their place of work and shoot everyone there to figure out who actually shot him. All right, so we have the whole screen or the half screen? We got half screen today. Okay, that's random. Oh, and I immediately died. Perfect. So you get to see the doctor here. There's infinite continues. Every game has infinite continues with one exception. So deaths are not going to be a big deal. This is a pretty generous estimate. The estimate also involves like includes me like taking breaks and stuff. So we should be good. I'm an old man now and I need to take pee breaks for 8-hour streams. Yeah, we don't have to listen to this again. I should probably actually concentrate on this. This is the hardest level in the game, so we'll concentrate. Oh, okay. Well, this is unfortunate for me. I'm sad.
Yeah, patching you up anymore is like patching up a sieve.
Well, at least you get to see the wisecracking doctor.
Don't forget your lucky number, boss.
I didn't practice this game enough. I was worried about other games, and I did not pay attention to this game. But we're going to concentrate. I promise. We're concentrating, though. The casino.
The casino.
This is how I'm supposed to shoot him. Okay, yeah. So in terms of, like, the enemies, I would say the enemies that get shot and also the innocents that you're not supposed to shoot, like her, she's great, that's the thing to focus on in this game. All right. I need to get into the zone here. No Sewer Shark. Sewer Shark's not on DVD. It's on Sega CD. These are all DVD games.
You're crazy. You're gonna end
I do like the Sega CD, as you can see behind me.
I told Lil I just wanted the facts.
All right, so every time I defeat one of these areas, I get a clue.
Then I told the bleeding heart I just wanted her clue to Johnny's combination.
Here, we got look for. So the four basic numbers are named after shield. So my magic number is 2, and shield is the first thing. We're gonna go to the pool hall now. I think 2, right? So that was extra. That was just extra money. Money, you just have to spend money when you get healed by the doctor when you die. And also you can buy ammo, but ammo is useless in this version of the game, so we don't care about the ammo in this game. Alright, so I think there's just gonna be this guy up top now. There he is. Oh, no.
I walked into a room of sharks.
Say, bud, this is a private club.
I told him I was looking for mumps.
Can you run out of ammo? Not in this game. This game has infinite ammo. In every other version of the game, you can run out of ammo, but not in the DVD port. Okay, best enemy in the game right here. The guy who just hops up onto the table. And then this guy. Hello. That's actually the fast version of the game.
Right. Look what you did to my place. What do you want? What do you want?
I told him that I wanted his clue to the combination.
Okay, it's over there.
It's over there. All right, the girl painting. So shield, girl painting. This is my assistant. She's reading Detective Magazine.
In the order that you collected them.
All right, let's go to the warehouse. The warehouse. If anybody can remember those clues for me in order and put them in chat also, I'd be appreciative, but not necessary. Thanks for the good luck. Ah, VJ Smythe, a fellow FMV enthusiast. See some FMV enthusiasts in chat. That's good. There you go. Thank you, Dragon Sage. I think that's good, right? We got him. We got him. I like this enemy. Yeah, so these so the way this works is that every time you want to go to a place of work, you have to go through like a different area first. And those are randomized. So that was one of the harder ones. The one before was one of the easier ones. This is Measles. We've already talked to Mumps and we've already talked to Lockjaw Lil.
Splashed acid on my face, so they call me Measles.
They call me Measles.
We're gonna bleach your bones.
All right, so there's only these are not random. There's only 2 possible patterns. I don't know either of them by heart. I've played this game a lot, but I still refuse to memorize things. There's more than one of me. There's just one of me. There's you. Is this the one where it goes to the left here? Yeah, so it's this one, and then this guy, and the guy all the way in the bottom left. So it's going to be this guy now. And then all the way to the right. And remember, this is just the first game. There's 13 more after this. Oh, flashing light warning here. It's the only one, I think. No, there's a few others, actually. Never mind. Only one in this game, though. All right, that's the warehouse.
I run a clean operation, just a little dynamite.
I wasn't a cop any more than he ran a clean operation.
Me and Johnny, we had a deal. We was gonna be partners.
I asked him.
Who's gonna be partners? Me.
Okay, here it is.
I don't know. I don't know what he's saying there. You can't actually hear it. So this is the we call this one the paralysis demon. So that's the paralysis demon. Garage left. Let's see which one we get here. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is one of the hard ones. No. All right, we got him.
I went to the garage.
Named
Pox.
Oh, so you're the bright boy. Beat it. We're busy. Hey, why don't you show him that rod we just greased up, boys?
All right, this is another one where there's only 2 possible patterns. I was ready for the other pattern. I think this is the one where he shoots and then tries to shoot me again right here. No, wrong. The other one. Which means this guy's actually over here then. No, it's this guy first and then that guy. This is not a game. I know I can play this game kind of cold, so I didn't practice this game very much. So you can kind of tell.
I told him, no more monkey business.
So Johnny owed me a little money. So what? Everybody does.
I got nothing to hide.
I asked him for the clue to the safe.
All right.
I don't even have to grease my paw. It's there.
there. All right, the leopard. Okay, so it's shield, girl, paralysis, demon, leopard. Got it.
Hi, boss. Roll your lucky number at the casino.
I'm not gonna go to my lucky number at the casino. What I'm going to do is I'm going straight to Johnny Rock's house. So now that I have the clues to get the combination to his safe, I have to actually go get to his safe. So they're gonna try to keep me out.
Johnny's mansion. Now I had to get inside.
This particular scene in the Sega CD version is hellaciously bad. I wasn't paying attention. I just wasn't paying attention, straight up. I'm busy. Busy boy. JR. Okay. Yeah.
Johnny's mansion.
We'll just do this again and actually pay attention this time. I thought there was only 2 guys, but there's 3, I guess. This is always the same, so I have no excuse other than rustiness. This is right here? Yes, this guy. Okay. Oh, yeah. I love the acting in this. Alright, so this is one of the hardest screens in the game in every other version. But this version, it's not hard at all. So they compensate for it being easier in the DVD version by just making it much longer. So we're just going to kind of sit here for a little while. This is a pretty common American... Oh, frick. This is a pretty common American laser, like, trope.
Yeah, patching you up anymore is like patching up a sieve.
I have 2 more lives. And then I have infinite continues, so they don't matter. But yeah, this is a pretty common American laser trope with the staring at the windows and then trying to shoot people. So you will see this again and again. Mad Dog McCree has it, and what other ones have it? Like Crime Patrol games have it. See? Easy. This is also one of those where the enemies from each of these spots can spawn any number of times. So it's not like since I've already seen everybody that they're not going to spawn again. Yeah, if you do this perfectly, I think it takes like 90 seconds or something. Is that it? Are we done? Nope, not yet. I thought maybe we were done.
Now to shoot the 4 clues.
All right, shield first. 4. Then the girl painting over here. 4. I think this is going to be 4446. Paralysis demon. 4. Yeah, so I've seen this combination before. And the leopard here. 6. Okay. Couple of good enemies here. Woo! And this guy who's like hanging. I'm gonna shoot this bomb so it doesn't explode, naturally. And then he gets to fall down the stairs.
I knew the combination. Now I just had to shoot it open.
Alright. So now this is going to tell me which of the 4 business owners actually shot Johnny Rock. And this is random, by the way. So I'm discovering at the same time y'all are. There you go. 4446. It was the casino. Alright, so it's Lockjaw Lil. So we're going to go back to the casino. And now there's this incredibly long run back where I have to kill a bunch of people. For my GDQ run, casino. Right? Oh, the pool hall. It's not the casino. It's the pool hall. I'm a dummy. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Next time, duck.
Duck. Yeah. Not the casino. So it's the pool hall. The pool hall is mumps. Anyway, during my GDQ run, it was the warehouse. So it's different every time. Oh, this guy. Hello. This is a funny one. So yeah, so there's going to be a bunch of these little guys. Not little people, just he's the only one. But like, there's a bunch of sort of these vignettes, but they're much longer, except, you know, when they're not random. This one's random, so this is going to be a long one. Don't shoot her. The same lady again, but this time with a gun, so I can shoot her. I think that's probably good, right? Interstitials. Yeah, that's what I call them. Interstitials. So yeah, they're the ones that pop up before you go to each area for the first time. But now these are like the same ones but on steroids. And I don't know if they can actually be reused or not. I'm not actually sure. If that's true, then we got lucky with getting the crate one and the movie theater one. I don't remember if that's the case or not. Yeah, so one of the hardest games, I front-loaded this, so most of the difficult games happen early on in the marathon. So the three most difficult games, in my humble opinion, are Crime Patrol, Drug Wars, which is the Crime Patrol sequel, and The Last Bounty Hunter, and Dragon's Lair 3. So those are the most difficult games. So I kind of front-loaded the difficult, boring ones, and then we get some good stuff, that good, later in this marathon. Don't shoot her. Man. Yeah. I've shot her so many times. Alright, we're done then. This is the last guy, always. Alright, so we're past this one. So every one of these is a new checkpoint. So if you die at any point, oh, this is one of the hardest ones. Damn. The funeral. I hate the funeral. This is one of the very few, so I position my cursor in the middle so I can minimize the number of presses I need to get to any enemy. This is one of the few times that no matter where I position myself, there is an enemy that is 5 D-pad presses away. It's very rare in any of these games that you need a 5, or there's your 5er right there. So there is actually genuine strategy involved here. So the enemies in this level are concentrated to the right side of the screen, but there's the one guy on the left side of the screen that you have to account for no matter what. So you have to keep your stuff in the middle. And then eventually this lady in front of us who's mourning is going to try to shoot us, and that's when you know that we're at the end of the level. You shoot the lady, and then there's one hidden enemy that you have to shoot as well. Every American laser game has one enemy that's fully hidden that you just need to know about. So here she is. So that's one. And then you just have to shoot this guy right here hidden behind. So you finally get through this and you kill the lady, and then that guy just kills you through the plants. Very annoying. Oh, this is one of the easy ones. Good. Basically, there are 3 possible enemies, and then this person right here is an innocent. So you never have to worry about that person. So there's just this guy here. There's this guy here, and then the final enemy is the one all the way at the bottom. You're looking down a stairwell, in case that wasn't clear. So you know you're done when the guy here at the bottom of the stairwell is spawns. Otherwise, we're just gonna shoot these 2 guys over and over. Not a great time, but that's okay. Alright, so that's done. There's probably like 1 more before we actually shoot Lil. Maybe 2 more? There, this is an easy one. Anytime you just have to kill 1 enemy, it's a blessing from the game. Because we had the little guy in the carriage, and then this guy. Oh, it's not Lil, it's Mumps. All right, that's 1 game done. This is actually that was better than, after all of that nonsense, that was still better than my GDQ run. That's 1.
Now I can sleep easy at night, knowing Johnny Rock's murder has been avenged.
All right. Next up is Crime Patrol. Wait, we'll let Red.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Tomorrow's another day.
Tomorrow's another day.
I know something about survival.
And now I did too. but I had this strange feeling that we'd
Car
all
explosion quality. Absolutely. The end? Yes, the end. There was never any sequel to this game. Some of these games have sequels. You can see them. But yeah, there you go. Next up is Crime Patrol. This is one of the most difficult games in this whole marathon. If there's one game that's going to stonewall me, it's either this or Drug Wars, almost certainly. So yeah, so I'm playing these DVDs on a PlayStation 2. Just for simplicity. But they are actual DVDs, as you can see. It said DVD video. This is a very quiet game, so let me turn the filter on to increase the gain. Close. Alright. So yeah. So increasing the gain makes some of the parts of this game very loud, but most of it is very quiet, so we sort of have to pick our battles there. The sound mixing in this game specifically is horrific. It's the worst mixed game in the game. These next two games actually are. 3, 2, 1, go. We're gonna skip. I'm skipping the tutorials. There are tutorials in this game and its sequel, Drug Wars. I don't care about this. I don't care about the tutorials. We're going for speed. So yeah, so this is very quiet in my ears, for example. But I don't need to hear anything in this game, so it's fine. All right, so it's another American laser shooter, but this one takes place in quote-unquote present day, the 90s. Oh, I killed... Oh, wow. That's the second enemy of the whole game. Thumbs up for me.
Guess I'm on my own.
I have... I've done Deathless into the 4th level in this game. Into the 4th world. There's 4 worlds. But, you know, it's okay. So yeah, so this one takes place in quote-unquote present day. We're a cop. And we're just shooting bad guys. That's literally the whole thing. We basically start as like... Should have done the tutorial, exactly. You know what? That's my bad. I should have done the tutorial. So we basically start as like a rookie cop, and then we move up the ranks. So we're gonna be... So this is our rookie cop partner lady. And these levels are very easy. And then they get harder, so we move up to undercover, and then to the SWAT team, and then to the Delta Force. The Delta Force levels are genuinely very difficult. So if anything's gonna stonewall me, it'll be that area, probably. SWAT team is not simple, but the Delta Force is very hard. Yeah, and of course, at any time if the audio is goofed up, it's probably because I didn't put the filter on, so just let me know if something is too loud or too quiet or something. I'm a one-man show here trying to do this all at the same time, so... Oh yeah, that's a child. I don't know why they have children in this game, but it's not the only child we're gonna shoot. This guy coming up is very funny. I like him. This guy's great. Whee! I'm out of coffee. Alright, one last level here. You can see him putting my GDQ mug in frame, I guess. I'm just trying to get it out of my face, honestly. And now it's in frame of the camera.
Let's kick butt. I'll take the left.
So some of these, especially in this game more than all the other games, like the way when they cut is like not timed well. So the players, like the enemy's already starting to die before you shoot them. It's very interesting. And there's a lot of that in this game, where it's cut a little early or cut a little late. The one where it's cut early and the guy just like stands there and then flings himself after you shoot him is very funny. That happens a lot in Space Pirates, specifically. This guy's great.
Save the state some money on that one. Where is that backup?
Otherwise, yeah, if you're in chat, you can tell me what your favorite FMV video game is, and I can tell you if I've played it or not. Odds are yes. All right, so that's undercover.
Welcome to Undercover.
Oh yeah, so for some reason the menus are much louder than the rest of the game for whatever reason. There's also one level specifically in SWAT that's much louder than the rest of the game, so I will warn when that comes up because it is going to be very loud.
Let's eat their lunch.
So that's our new partner now that we're in Vice, or undercover, whatever they want to call it. His name is Yoo-Hoo. He's the least undercover, he's like the most noticeable cop of all time. He's like Copy McCopface. This is James Brown, known football announcer. That's not actually him, obviously, but it looks like him.
Let's take 'em.
Dun, 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 dun. Enjoy the music too. This guy, he's already starting to die. Ugh. Don't shoot her. She's our partner lady. Yeah, the interesting thing with the grid is that sometimes they don't line up with where the players are because the game wasn't designed with the grid in mind. So sometimes you have to just shoot as close as possible and hope that that's correct. Doesn't always work out. Why is he shooting the drugs? So that no one can use them, I think. I don't really know. Yoo-Hoo's mannerisms, Yoo-Hoo's habits are sort of very foreign to me. You'll see why we call him Yoo-Hoo in a little while. Actually, I think you saw one of his Yoo-Hoos already. He just drinks Yoo-Hoo. That's the whole thing.
Welcome to Undercover. Pick an assignment.
All right, this is one of the louder levels.
Got any coffee? Man, this ain't no restaurant, man.
This ain't no restaurant, man.
You got the
He
document?
takes the war on drugs literally.
New ID number? The works. The works. Well, here's the works.
You're under arrest.
No arrest for selling stolen property.
He's a cop! And very important cutaway there. I'm gonna shoot him. Very slowly, he's like, you shot my guy? Alright, now it's my turn to shoot. So this is an interesting camera angle because it's like a fish angle. It's like a fish, whatever you would call those things. And so parts of the I guess part of the right part of the level is like stretched out, and the left part of the level is like scrunched a little bit. And so this guy right here, shout out to Scrunched Man. He's just like very thin and skinny. Fisheye lens, I think is what it's called. Sorry, I don't know why I had trouble with that. This guy a second time. That's also another thing that happens in a lot of American laser games. Is someone who gets shot, he's like, actually, no, you didn't shoot me. And he gets back up.
Boy, these guys are there.
So yeah, I own all 14 of these games. Most of them can be acquired for pretty cheap. There's only like 2 games that are what I would consider like expensive. Time Traveler, which is 4th, is like a $50 or $60 game, and then Thayer's Quest, which is which game? 10th is like a $100 game. But the rest of them can be acquired for $30 or less. I'm a big fan of this because you can see the mattress he falls on fly up here. Very funny. Or you can just see the mattress. He doesn't fly up. You just can see the mattress. All right. This is maybe the strangest level in the game. I'm pretty sure. I'd say this is probably the strangest level in the game. Ooh, look at these ladies. Oh, so so he's drinking. Yeah, so he ordered the usual at a strip club, and they knew to give him a yoo-hoo. There's a lot of layers there. There's a fun little detail I noticed when I was practicing for this game, and it's our partner. If you look behind him, the hat he's wearing when he's pretending to be a mechanic or whatever, like a car chopper, still has its tag on it. I just think that's really funny. This is the big bad of, he's like the drug guy. So this lady on the left, she's just going to continue dancing as if nothing is happening. And the patrons, for some reason, won't leave. They just kind of like, oh, I guess he died. All right, let's keep watching the girl, I guess. Yeah, for some reason, in both this game and its sequel, our second partner is like the really big doofus. And then we have like the third partner is like a hot girl, and then the fourth partner is like the actual talented person. I'm gonna ask Barkeep for, you know, you have to ask for the usual and hope they give you a yoo-hoo. Okay, so this is gonna be the lady on the left here that pops up. There she is. Hello. You looking for me? You looking for me? Yoo-hoo. This guy. Very good face coming up. Good face. This guy now. Very slowly, he's like gonna wait. Oh no! Now this guy. Got him. So handsome, come here often. I wish some of these games are too hard to use with a DVD remote, so I'm just using a PS2 controller. I can beat some of these games with a DVD remote. I can beat Johnny Rock with a DVD remote. I can beat all the Dragon's Lair games with a DVD remote. But some of these games are too hard to beat with a DVD remote. Like this game I could never beat with a DVD remote. It's just way too hard. Sorry. I have like a boogie in my nose. That's why I'm like, I keep touching my nose. So yeah, so this is our third level. This is SWAT, the SWAT team. I don't know what the SWAT team is doing right this second specifically, but eventually we will actually break into a house. This lady. Oh yeah, we are breaking into a house right here. Don't shoot, but it's a trailer. It's like a meth lab, I think. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be a meth lab. Got him. Good face is coming up. Not this guy, but oh gosh. I almost goofed that up completely. This guy, though. Good face. It's gonna blow! This guy's great. Listen to what he has to say. I'm gonna shut up. Ah, sunburn. Huh, hot. And then this guy. We were supposed to get we were supposed to get distracted by him, and the other guy comes in and shoots me. But you just shoot him, he falls back in, and then the whole thing explodes. There you go. So that's level 1.
You're on the SWAT team now. You moved into the fast lane.
You're on the SWAT team. Doesn't matter much where you aim. It matters extremely a lot where you aim. For most enemies, it's only one spot specifically on the grid that you can shoot. Some of the people who are closer up, you have multiple spots you can shoot. But yes, it specifically is responding to where I shoot. So I think this is going to be, yep, don't shoot him. Or her, and then it's going to be like this guy back here. Yeah, there he is. And then like the guy right above right here, maybe? No, this guy, I forgot about him. That's my bad. This place is like a jungle. Let's go! Child. Yeah, it depends. So the thing is, child. some enemies, they're just positioned in a way where you can't shoot them in the head. So like this guy, you just can only shoot him in the stomach. Also, that cop says, "Don't shoot me, I'm Union," which is very funny. Oh yeah, there's some where you just shoot them in the toenail and they die. Alright, so we're just getting the guys who are getting away here. This is like a bank robbery, I guess. Yeah, so you shoot him like here. That's good enough. That worked. So every once in a while you just shoot like 3 feet to the left and it's totally fine. Alright. So this next level is the loud level. So this level is extremely loud. I apologize in advance. It's super loud. No clue why. At least the music is good. The saddest baton of all time here. Ooh, just like very lightly tap an unlocked door to get in. Good face. Johnny Depp coming up here. There he is. Hi, Johnny Depp. Random explosion, naturally. This guy. Don't shoot! I'm not gonna shoot her. Random lady and random... So yeah, so you take a death if you miss or you take too long to shoot. And then you have a certain number of lives.
Nice work, partner.
Nice work, partner. Alright, so that was the loud level, and that's also SWAT. Now we're on the Delta Force. Alright, so the Delta Force levels are ridiculously long, and there are no checkpoints. So if I make a mistake, I'm losing a lot of time over and over and over again. And it just requires you to be very precise for a very long time. So if I'm gonna lose time, it's right here. This level and the next one. Oh yeah, there's like 6 extras. So you just shoot the same people dressed up differently over and over again. So we're on the Delta Force. We're back to a reasonable, like, volume levels for some reason. Just that one level that's, like, ridiculously loud. Alright, so this is gonna start getting... I'm gonna hope I can one-shot everything here, because then I'd PB. So yeah, this level. So here I'm gonna just miss completely. And then a headshot. Then I shoot him in the gun. Then I'm gonna miss all over again. Right here. Because the reticule literally does not go higher than this, so... Swinging guy here. Also, Queso Parmigiano is a very good username. I just need to point that out. Just like a very fun combat roll here. This is the guy who comes down the stairs. Shoot him. He does a very fancy flip here. And then he tries to shoot me again. I shoot him in the knee, and we're done. That was another one where he waited like too long. See, this level's still going. We're on the plane. I think it ends on the plane though, so we're good. The plane has some really good enemies, so enjoy. So half of the people who try to shoot you here are like the terrorist-looking people with the headdresses and stuff, and then some of them are just like a random cowboy, like that guy. See, so like, yeah, there you go. Dangerous guy. This guy's sort of halfway between. You can see his face. This is just a goober. This is just a math teacher. Dangerous guy again. So this is another one where people can randomly pop up and you know you're done when a specific enemy spawns. It's not this guy. It's the guy who walks down the aisle. Don't shoot her. Ah! I killed Dilbert. Yeah, exactly. This guy. Alright. Don't shoot her, and then the person who comes out of this bathroom can either be a flight attendant or an enemy, so you gotta look.
Sir, please take your seat.
Please take your seat. Whew. Alright. We one-shot the first one. Alright. So far, this has gone quite well.
Good job, partner.
Good job, partner. Alright, this is the worst level in the game. There's also a guy who's dressed like really, like in a really nice, like smart peacoat that can shoot you, but you didn't get that. Oh, you know they had fun filming these games. There's no question they didn't. So this is the worst level in the game. If I'm gonna die a bunch, it's this specific level. I hate this level so much.
We're under attack. Mile marker 25. Send help.
If I die, I hope it's early. In the worst, no, this is just the most difficult. It's just the most difficult one. It's not any more or less fun than the rest of the game. This is my least favorite game in the whole list. So, not just because we're a cop shooting people, but just because it's the most unfair of the games, I would say. Yeah, exactly. A lot of the FMV stuff is just really fun. So yeah, nothing in this level is random. At least in this part of the level. So. Yeah, sometimes an anti-hero is fun. This guy. Make sure to shoot him in the bottom left here. And then all the way down here. Got him. Alright. We're like a third of the way through the level or something.
You did a great job.
Did a great job.
Two of us get this stuff delivered.
Here at the nation's largest nuclear power plant, the situation is critical. Delta Force members are attempting to stop a terrorist plot to hijack plutonium.
Let's rock and roll.
Pay attention, pay attention. Lock in now. This guy's like, oh, what's happening? Oh god! Don't shoot him. Alright, this next guy shoots very quickly, so I gotta, not this guy, the next guy. This guy. For some reason has a much smaller window than the rest of the game. Ready for a guitar solo? And it's gonna do it again. Alright. This is the area where I'm most likely to die. So nice, you do it twice. Absolutely. Okay. This is going pretty well, actually. I like that, where you can see the gun just jump up into the air here. Yeah, you just have to randomly shoot here and hope it works. This guy's great.
In less than 60 seconds, I will be in a helicopter.
I will be in the helicopter. In 60 seconds, I'll be in the helicopter. No, don't fall. No, no. Oh.
Come on, you can do it.
The previous area is not random. Nothing in this level is random.
Quick, the Jackal's escaping by helicopter.
Shoot him in the foot. Shoot him in the foot. And just shoot helicopter. All right, that is a one-shot. I just one-shot that level. How about that? You can ask Phoenix 100K is a good friend of mine in chat.
Welcome to the fort.
You can ask him how many times I've one-shot that level. It's like single-digit number of times ever.
In an apparent attempt to assassinate Prince Dudu and his
The mat, yeah, you can see the mat
entourage,
fly
there's
off. I think that's
cease
really
control
funny
of the
too.
International Airport, and as we speak, the Delta Force members are arriving on the scene and are deploying.
Alright, so this level is not nearly as bad as the previous level. It's long, but it's not nearly as long. There's some randomness in this level. It's party time! Here's the random level. So this is an interesting one because you can get... Not only is it random, but the number of enemies that spawn is random. Basically, anything between 1 and like 8 or 9 can spawn, and then whenever... If you see that the garbage in the garbage can in the foreground, once the guy pops out of the garbage can in the foreground, that's the end of the level, and it's completely random when it happens. What year was this game made? 1995. So 4 is good. It's always party time with an M4 assault rifle. All right, so that's the end of that level. So now we add a checkpoint, and then there's like the little ending part of the game. Yeah, the only way to speedrun this game is to play correctly. It's not; these are not really speedruns. These are more like showcases, like skilled showcases. There are some games where there is actually a speedrun route. It's mostly the 2 point-and-click games, Thayer's Quest and Shadowin. Most everything else, you're just playing the game as well as you can. That's our friend Fidel. That's Mos Def. There's our guy Saddam. Very interesting. I don't know why those guys just look like that. It's very weird. Gotta find the guy in the smoke. Alright, so this is the last area of the whole game. So this is obviously scripted because they have like the boxes and stuff. Anytime the set changes, then you know it's going to be scripted as opposed to random. The random levels are the ones where they fall back behind like whatever cover they were on. This is like infrared basically. Oh my god. Dang it. That's the last guy in the game. That was almost perfect. I almost perfected the whole game, but then that guy killed me. But it's good because we already got a checkpoint, so we're just gonna do it again. It's fine. Darn. Wow. It's still gonna be a very good time for me, no matter what. Disappointing. I'm disappointed. Yeah, this is basically just infrared. Or like night vision. I like the idea that I died to the second enemy in the whole game and then didn't die again. That'd be really funny, but not quite. Not to be. That's okay. Still very happy with this. That was a sub 30 gonna happen too. That would have been a 5 or 6 minute PB. Yeah, sometimes the guy in front can actually... He has more area you can shoot, but sometimes you just miss. Yeah, we get to scale Saddam and Fidel Castro again. And Mos Def. Alright, we're back. Ah! Ah! Not the last time some guy's just gonna pop out of hiding and scream. Don't shoot that guy low. You cannot shoot that guy low. It will not work. That's how you're supposed to shoot him. .3008. Ooh, that was almost sub 30. No, no. I'm so sad. All right. That's still really good. All right. Here's what's going to happen. Because I am an old man, I have to go to use the restroom. So I'm going to load up Dragon's Lair 3. And then I will let y'all see the intro while I go to the bathroom. And then I'll be right back. Does that sound like a plan? I feel like that's a good plan. My PB was a 35 and change. I actually don't know what it is exactly. So that was incredible. Incredible. That's better than I could have ever hoped for Crime Patrol. Hopefully Drug Wars goes just as well. Let's change the filter. Here, I hit this. Okay. Filters, Dragon's Lair 3, another very quiet game, naturally. It's here, like that. All right. Enjoy the opening splash screen while I go to the bathroom. No, no Night Trap. Night Trap is only on Sega CD. What does FMV stand for? Full motion video. Yeah, so Night Trap is on Sega CD. These are all DVD games. All right, we're here. All right. And don't worry, these breaks are built into the estimate because I know I cannot go the whole time without going to the bathroom. All right, so we'll start Dragon's Lair 3 right now. This game takes about an hour. This is the longest game in the list. Don't worry about it. So this game is a little strange. You'll notice that the cropping's a little weird. This game is kind of just a hot mess in general. So you can see, you might be wondering why. Is this the one that was pre-recorded? Yes, Gangrel. You know which one it is. Hard and easy. The only difference in this game between hard and easy is for Dragon's Lair games, you get a little prompt in the bottom corner when you're supposed to input. You get a little diamond in the corner. I will not get those diamonds in this game. I actually have to look at my notes now. It's the first game I have with notes. So that's the only difference. This game is, so you can see that this game is not with the rest of the Dragon's Lair trilogy, and it's because this is not a Dragon's Lair like sequel. What this is, it's a very confusing game. It's
The wizard is
there was a game released in the early 2000s called Dragon's Lair 3D, and it's a 3D action adventure game sort of on original Xbox and PS2 and GameCube. I actually have it on GameCube. And it's basically a reimagining of Dragon's Lair 1 and 2 as a 3D exploration platformer.
defeat them all. To retrieve them all.
Now we're actually going to play the video game now. And so basically somebody took that game, recorded a playthrough of it, and then cut it up like an FMV. So I'm not really going to be playing this game. We're kind of just along for the ride, and we get to see bits and pieces of a playthrough of this game, and that's kind of it. It's very strange. Oh, this is the crumbling level? I think this is the crumbling level, yeah. So right. This is also the most boring game on the list, like by a lot. We're just gonna, it's not even, yeah, it's a kind of a mediocre first playthrough of the game. You get hits, you like bonk a bunch of times. It's very strange. Very weird game. I played this game on Big Back Gameathon maybe last month or something. Or 2 months ago. Yeah, and we're just kind of here. We're vibing. This is the level to the game to just vibe with. Have some lunch or something. I'm on the West Coast, so it's around lunchtime for me. I ate early because my run came early. I started like 2 hours before I was anticipating starting. It's another very quiet game in my ears. But I have the game pumped up for y'all, so you should be able to hear everything. But this is another game where I don't need any audio cues. The number of games where I actually need audio cues is very few. I need audio cues for Space Pirates and for Mad Dog McCree. I think that's basically it in terms of games where I need. No, and Thayer's Quest. Yeah, of course. It was. I just took off of work early, so like it was between leaving work at 1 o'clock or leaving work at 11 o'clock, and it's all the same. I mean, no one's doing any work right now. It's December 19th. Like, who's actually working? Yeah, it's honestly true. Oh no! I hit the wrong button. That's fine. This was never going to be a deathless run. This game isn't hard, but it's so boring that I can't concentrate, and so I just die a bunch anyway. Gonna pretend to be kind of just like, and then nothing happens. Oh, this is the room on fire. This is supposed to spawn way earlier. This is the only, so there's different like chunks of the game, but so basically each big Dragon's Lair boss, so this game will have, if you're a Dragon's Lair fan, you will recognize areas in this game. And so each boss basically is a checkpoint. There, he just smacked. I did not do that. That was the game just smacked against the wall. I had nothing to do with that. This should just be a bunch of smacking X.
The mana cell. Anne can enchant just about anything.
What was I saying?
Be
I
careful.
forget now.
It's
It's fine.
full of surprises.
Oh, yes. So each boss like represents a checkpoint where you get a password. And so I basically have my notes like split up for each set of passwords. This is the only set of the game where the actual, for some reason, the rooms are randomized, and then for the rest of the game, it's all completely in order every single time. So it's like they started coding this game. They started like coding this DVD. With randomness in mind, kind of like they do with regular Dragon's Lair. And they're like, oh no, we're not gonna have room for everything. So they just made it not random for the rest of the game. That's my theory. I have no way to verify this. The existence of this game even is not very well known. I discovered this game completely by accident. I basically said, okay, I'm gonna do all the Digital Leisure games because I already knew a bunch of them. I knew Dragon's Lair, I knew Mad Dog McCree, I knew Johnny Rock, and I'm like, how many more do they have? And I saw that they had 14. Like the Wikipedia page had listed 14, so I tried to find them all. So they had 14, but one of them they had on the list was wrong. They're not a publisher of Tender Loving Care, nor would I have played even if they were. And then Dragon's Lair 3 was not on the list, and I basically set out to acquire all these games, and I found a lot of these, like a collection of these DVDs for sale, and it included Dragon's Lair 3. I'm like, what the hell is Dragon's Lair 3? And so we bought it and we played it, and to my regret, this was one of the hardest games. Like this is one of the games that took me the longest to learn because it's just so mind-numbing.
I think that door leads to the robot knight.
Yeah, exactly. The game itself, like if you've played the game itself, it's actually not terrible. Oh, this is the Electric Knight. This is one of the pretty famous bosses in Dragon's Lair. That guy. I call it the Electric Knight. He has a specific name. Dragon's Lair 3D is fine. I maybe might want to speedrun it. So all these games, yes, it's the same publisher. So Digital Leisure owns all the rights to all the Dragon's Lair and American Laser stuff, and so they've published all these games. I'm assuming they do a lot of they've also done a lot of the development work as well. It's implied if you look at the credits that it's basically just all developed in-house, but it's mostly just they're ports. They're ports of an existing game. The
dragon's ring.
All right, so that's the first. We'll actually get the first.
It's yours. The world.
So now there's gonna be no more randomness, basically, for the rest of the game. So if I die, it's my fault. I'm just gonna kill this guy. So that's the new ability we just got. I have no way to use it. The game will decide when to use it. So this should be the Cauldron level, which is one of the more famous Dragon's Lair levels as well. Coming up. I'm just gonna run around mostly lost. Nope. That's not where I want to go. Do I want to go here? Oh yeah, that's where I want to go. Yeah, so this is the Cauldron level. This is one of the levels where I die a lot because I just lose count. 2, 3. I'm gonna just be counting so I don't lose on any of these long, like, on these long levels where I have to count. 4, 5, and then hit left after 5. Don't just keep mashing sword. We get out of there. It's another one where I just lose count all the time. Oh wait, this is the wrong order. Maybe there is some randomness still. Maybe I was just lying that time. Very little amount of randomness, I guess. This one I just press up a bunch, so it's fine. I can check my phone and stuff. Just ignoring work emails right now. Okay, so this is the up again. One. Two. Three. Four. I might have lost count, who knows? I was trying to answer an email and also count. 5. 6, maybe, I don't fucking know. 7. 8. Is this right? Who knows? I think it is. Did I get it right? Maybe? Yeah, I did. Nice. Cool. All right. Two. All right. It's the Bat King. So I'm just gonna hit right once, and then I'm just gonna mash sword now. Daphne's voice is so annoying, too.
Use it again. The sound is making large bell vibrate.
Smack. I'm not doing that either. Smack. All right, we did it. This guy wants to talk to me from 12:30 to 2. My dude, why? You know when people schedule meetings over your lunch? Is that just me? This is another pretty famous level in Dragon's Lair. You just have to smack right. There you go. Alright, so this is another boss fight. This is not one I recognize from Dragon's Lair. This one just came out of nowhere. It would have been fun had I been able to play it, but that's just not really how it works, is it? So the way this level works is that the color of the flame indicates which platforms are going to stay up, and the other two colors will fall, and that's it. Very not colorblind friendly, but it's a different time. Up, 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 down, left, up. So yeah, this is part of the way you solve this puzzle is you gotta backtrack a little bit. There we go. And that's this level. It's a boss fight. It's less of a boss fight and more of a just puzzle.
This magical essence will let you
Now you can fly now. Because we already beat the boss. All right. Okay. Now there's not a whole lot left to say in this another famous level of Dragon's Lair. We're just gonna vibe for a little bit, you know what? That's what really, really long-a-thon is all about. I love this marathon because it's very low pressure. It's all vibes based, and that's awesome. I love that. I've been watching this marathon since the very beginning, since the very first one. But I only started participating like after the 4th or 5th one when I was confident enough in doing long runs that I could do it. Because I used to be a very short run guy. I used to be like no more than 20 minutes. But now, if it's 5 hours, it's kind of whatever. I don't care.
Look, a crossbow.
Good, I improved my notes here so I know what the heck I'm doing. Yeah, just walk on that completely unexplained coffin. Never gonna be explained why that coffin is there. I don't know. Denny Green. My Gundy. Unable to read disc. Okay. Well, we'll just, okay. I'm just gonna put in the password. That's very weird. I've never seen that before. Very strange. Luckily, there are passwords in this game. Very weird. Oh, they don't even put up. It's a very important password. They have to redact it. Okay, just the word hand, by the way. So we didn't lose that much time. It's fine. Okay. It was hand, by the way, if y'all couldn't see. Just the word hand. Anybody wants these passwords, I will happily... No, I did not. It was just the word hand. I would never do anything that crass. Alright, we're back where we were, so we didn't lose that much time. If this actually happens again, I'll just take a look and... It was not duck, it was hand. Well, we get to talk about this coffin again. Still don't know what the coffin is. We also have the crossbow again, too. This game, it wasn't expensive, but I don't know if another copy exists in the entire world, so that's a different thing entirely. My YouTube video on this is like the reference YouTube video, because no one else has done a video on it. So yeah, they're just showing you how to use the... As long as it's not our own coffin, exactly. Let's try this again, I suppose. Alright, here we go. Try again. This time it seems fine. No? Unable to read disc again? Oh. Oh no, we're good, we're good. What am I supposed to do now? Alright, we're fine. It just like skipped a bunch of stuff. As long as it... Oh wait, what? Oh, it just let me die. Hold on, what? Okay. Not really sure what's happening right now. I've never seen this before. Is my PS2 dying? It's very possible.
Look, a crossbow!
I have no idea what's happening. It just took me to a death scene there. That was weird. DVD, please. Did I do all the routing myself? Routing is a strong word. I just solved all the... I figured out what the game was asking of me, and I have notes on it. That's it. But yes, I did not use any reference. And that's true for all of these games, by the way. Was it gameplay? Excellent. I learned all these games by myself with no reference, so... Hit left. Okay, you know what? That's annoying. Here, give me 1 second here. I'm fine skipping this game if other people are, but I'm gonna give this one more try first. The disc is fine, so that's the good news. All right, we're gonna enter the very redacted password again, and then if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna go to the next puzzle. I'm just gonna go to the next password after this one. Skip the whole thing. I do have the code to just skip the section as well. That will be the next thing I do. I have the code for everything. I can go past the end of I can go past the last boss if I wanted. Dirty. It wasn't a dirty disc though. It looked fine. But maybe it was. I don't know. We'll try one more time though. I have some snackies here. Enter codes. And... Yeah, thanks. It was star. Thank you. I love having a very helpful chat. My best friend Spam Risk is calling me. I've been getting a lot of spam calls lately. These last few days. I wasn't paying attention. Thanks for the good luck. I'm gonna need it, apparently. Let's try this again. The quickest speedrun is just type the... type the password past the last boss. Basically, there's a password that you get once you beat the game, and it's for the bonus levels. So, bonus level only run, basically. Alright, we're back. Very any percent. Any percent in the sense of completing the game. Alright, one more time here. Otherwise we just skip this level. That would be skipping like 3 more rooms after this. It's really, you're missing nothing, I swear. It doesn't roll credits on death? No. But there's also 5 lives or something. When you game over, you get a screen with Mordrock going, hey, game over. So, you don't get any credits. Alright, here we go. So this next one. Maybe. All right, I think are we good? Yeah, we're good now. Okay. We're fine. See? Everything is fine. I just had a dirty disc. I have to shoot that eye with a crossbow. See, we're good. We can watch the whole game now, hopefully. That was a new one. I had never seen that one happen before. New record. I don't know if it's the last one in existence, but as far as I know it is. I have no evidence to the contrary. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? That was just sword. Easy. Easy game. We're gonna have to make up some time by skipping cutscenes. Or just not giving a crap, also. If I go... What happens if I go overestimate? We're 2 hours ahead right now. Have you created the game? I would never attach my name to a monstrosity like this. Those for the burgers. 2 hours, that's enough for a Thunder in Paradise run. That's enough for 3 Thunder in Paradise runs. If I remember how to do it and set it up. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this whole thing. There was this entire long thing where I grabbed that and placed the crystals. I actually really love Dragon's Lair. It's one of my favorite game series of all time. But a lot of the, I mean, it's an old, series, so it has obviously some, I mean, the arcade game was made in 1983, so it is old, but it's very charming. And some of the, you know, some of the ports aren't great, but it's a cool game. But I'm just a big FMV guy in general. This is not really FMV, I realize it, but you know, it's the only one that's not. I'm literally just mashing X right now, by the way. I'm not paying any attention. Yeah. If you don't know what you're doing, Dragon's Lair is ridiculously hard. But once you know what to do, it just becomes memorization, and then 1cc is very possible. But yeah, I'm playing it in a little while. I'll probably play it in like an hour or so. The original Dragon's Lair. Alright. Now we have some new ability. There was no star. Yeah, you saw the... So also, it's different passwords for... What is this? There's different passwords... Oh, yes, it's this one. Okay. For the two different... So, like, you saw the password was the word maze, because it's the hard mode password. But the easy mode has a different password, and it's... for this one, it's gold, for example. Up. Right. Up. Did I forget what I memorized? Yeah, I actually... I just have notes that I can read for these, because there's just too many games to try to memorize everything. So like this game, I have notes. All three Dragon's Lair games and Space Ace, I have notes. Thayer's Quest and Shadowwind, I have notes. And Time Traveler, I have notes. And everything else are the shooter games that are much harder to sort of write notes for. So those are the ones you have to just memorize. What is this? Sword. Up. Don't worry. I haven't perfectly memorized 8 hours of FMV games. Believe it or not, I have not. So this is one of my favorite things in this is that this playthrough tries to cheat and not beat the level and then realizes, oh crap, I have to actually finish the level. Darn, my bad. So now we have to deal with that. There's a VOD, so you'll be able to watch it anyway. I think the Crime Patrol went very well. Johnny Rock went okay. All right, so this is the next. This is another boss. That's a famous Dragon's Lair boss. There's this pot of gold that steals your gold. That steals your sword. And then this guy, this Lizard King, follows you around. Have I ever considered... I've never been a Tasser, really, at all. There are some games where that would make sense, and there's some games where that doesn't make sense. So, like, for Dragon's Lair, like, optimal play is just not dying. There's no other way to speed the game up. But there are some games where it would make sense. The point and clicks, specifically. Because, so, Thayer's Quest and Shadowwind, if you are an early 90s point and click fan, you might know them as the two Kingdom the Far Reaches games. So that game was on PC and like 3DO and CDI and stuff. But the original name of the first game was Shadowwind, and the second game, or the first game was Thayer's Quest, and the second game was Shadowwind. That was made 10 full years later. Anyway, we'll talk about that later, but... He's trying to press X, he accidentally... And I think he's gonna lose his sword now again. I'm gonna shoot him, and hit him a bunch of times. Oh, I lost my thing, and blah, blah, blah. And lost it again. There we go. We're done here. Got him. Alright, so this is the end of the beginning of the first half of the game. We're about halfway through the game, which is good. We're 34 minutes in. That's good. Because this game takes about an hour. So even with the time loss from the game crashing twice. So now we're at the Singe. So we're actually in the Dragon's Lair. So again, Dragon's Lair fans will recognize the scene.
Please save me. The cage is locked with the key.
What console is this game on? It's on DVD.
To slay the dragon.
The original game, actually Dragon's Lair 3D, it was on original Xbox, PS2, and GameCube. But this weird cut-up version is just on DVD. This is not really a third game. It's sort of a third game. DVD Laserdisc Arcade. This game is not... This game was... the original Dragon's Lair game was a Laserdisc arcade game. And it was ported to every console known to man. I own, like... a friend of mine, Flannel Cat, big Dragon's Lair fan as well, and she and I both counted the number of copies, different copies of Dragon's Lair we have in terms of just the port, this port, like that port of the game, and I think I own 9 different copies of the game, so it's been ported to every system known to man. Ported is a big word, it's true. I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting here. So this is not a third Dragon's Lair game. This is a playthrough of Dragon's Lair 3D cut up with random QTEs and spots, and it's not clear why this exists. Sort of. Okay. There's more to this than that. There was another Dragon's Lair 3 called Curse of Mordred. This was also Digital Leisure many years ago, after they had acquired the rights to the game, but hadn't ported the game anywhere. They made a PC game, like a DOS game, called Dragon's Lair 3, and it's basically like random scenes from the first 2 games that were like left on the cutting room floor, and they just like patched together a garbage game, and they've never released it again. And then they tried to make this Dragon's Lair 3, but also didn't go great. Like, it's a very confusing thing. So this is the Singe fight. So this is the Singe fight. Pretty easy. I'm gonna skip. Okay, well, I'm not gonna give away what happens just yet. For anybody who is really, really invested in the story of this game, I'm not gonna give it away just yet. We're just rolling under Singe's fire right now. So you guys can kind of figure out how this fight works. Don't need me to explain it. It's pretty simple. I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just pressing the right button, and then Dirk himself is just doing a bunch of rolling and stuff. Truly bizarre game, honestly. Yeah, sorry, this part of the game is a little bit loud, so my apologies. Alright, so Singe is dead. This is the first Dark Souls game. It's dodge rolling, right? So we've killed Singe. So that's like the end of Dragon's Lair 1. So now we've kind of evolved into Dragon's Lair 2, kind of. But there's like there's like an evil Dirk. So I'll show some of this cutscene and then we're gonna cut it because it's very long. And that's how we're gonna make up time for the game crashing. Like dead-eyed Daphne, and he goes, wait. Wait, whoa, whoa. Yeah. He's like, oh, there's actually an evil Dirk here. And now he's gonna talk to us for like 1,000 years, so we're just gonna skip like it's legitimately like a 10-minute cutscene. So we've skipped a 10-minute cutscene of him just explaining what's happening. It doesn't make any sense. It gives us nothing, so we're just gonna skip it this time. Normally I'd watch it, but we have to make up some time somehow. So now I have to hit the word sword 8 times. So there's 1. I don't even have to count because there's no other input. So I just have to I can mash X and sort of relax. Check my email again. It's important stuff. So once we defeat Evil Dirk, then we'll actually move on to Dragon's Lair 2, which is Mordrock becomes the big bad. Time Traveler's great. Time Traveler is one of the shortest games on this list, and also maybe the strangest game on this list. And I understand that we've seen some strange games, y'all haven't seen nothing yet. That's the wrong email address. Alright. We're good. Alright, we have the weird scale armor that Evil Dirk had. Alright. Now we're off to the second half of the game here. Yeah, so the good news about Crime Patrol is that there is a sequel called Drug Wars, and that's number 5 on this list. So if you missed the first one, then there's the second one. Alright. How does this work being a DVD? So the way it works is the game, so all of your inputs, I think Sharif ran Who Shot Johnny Rock last SGDQ. No, it was actually last AGDQ. But yes, so that was me. So this game, in general, the way it works is the only things I can input are up, right, up, down, left, right, and enter. Those are the only inputs that are used, and basically they have these little brief pauses like that to register the input, and then based on the input they fetch the they fetch the clip after, like according to the input. So if you do an incorrect input, it will fetch the death animation, for example, and if you do it right, it'll just fetch the animation where I continue like this. So if I pressed anything but right, so if I pressed up here, I'd either like get smashed by the hammer or get like fall into the lava or whatever, right? So hopefully that was a good enough explanation. 1, 2. But yeah, I'm not actually controlling Dirk here. I'm basically just guiding him where to go. 3, 4. This is a very famous Dragon's Lair 1, also the half pipe. So yeah, you have to press down until you don't have to press down. That's so fetch. Keep trying to make fetch happen. Don't stop, please. Alright, so this is the dark blacksmith here. Another pretty famous boss. One. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's all DVDs. 2. Yeah. Night the Dragon has it right. Three. Five. 4. I can't. Not if, but when. I get it. Five. Now I have to do 1 left input to avoid this 1 anvil, and then I have to hit sword again. Yeah, we don't even dodge the balls. They just hit us and nothing happens. It's very silly. All right, we beat the blacksmith. So that's another boss down. Another ability gained.
The dragon's flame. Now you can add magical fire to your sword.
Now you can have magical. My PB in this game is like 59:59 or something. It's like just under 1 hour. Is it time to crack out the energy drink? I don't think so. I think we can wait on the energy drink a little bit. Yeah, that would be, I guess, too. There we go. Yeah. It's very bizarre. This game is just really strange in a lot of different ways. I think this is the many doors. This is many doors. This is not many doors. This is barrel hallway. This is another slightly random. Don't get squished. Is this many doors? No, this is flaming ropes. Another pretty famous Dragon's Lair obstacle. So yeah, so I hit up, and then the camera rotates just enough that I have to start hitting right here for some reason. Don't love it. 2, 3. All right, so this needs to be many doors now, because after that we have the famous Reaper. Oh, look at the many doors. I forgot to eat my dessert when I ate lunch earlier. When I ate lunch at 10:45 in the morning. I have snackies down here though, so we're fine. All right, we got that very important key. Don't know and don't care about what it does. So now we have a very famous Dragon's Lair enemy, the Reaper. If you got like super hard stuck on a Dragon's Lair game, the original Dragon's Lair game, this was the level you got stuck on. But fortunately, you can jump in this game. You have full agency over Dirk, so this level is actually very easy in this game. And it's even easier for me because all I have to do is press the up button, and then Dirk does all the hard work for me. Yeah, so you just jump. It's very easy. We have to do this 3 more times. With slightly longer... I mean, they obviously made this more difficult. Because otherwise this would have been very trivial. The original is you just do it once and then you're done. But now they make it slightly more difficult. So now you don't want to get hit by the vans. One more. All right.
The magic
So now we have the magical arrow.
I mean, be careful of that weapon, Dirk. It's cursed.
So we're almost done, actually. We're almost done. There's two more passwords after this one. So this is gonna be, this password is the dark password here. There it is. So yeah. So there's oh, this actually might be the end. Yeah, this might be the last. Oh yeah, this is the last. This is the last password. So yeah, we're getting to the end of the game here. Finally, we can finally be free of this nonsense. One. Two. Three. Yeah, this is a truly baffling piece of software. That's always how I describe it. It's a very I just don't know why it exists. Very strange thing. As you can see, I'm very talented. I pressed the X button and then Dirk took out his sword, put his sword away, took out his crossbow, put his crossbow away, picked up his crossbow. Yo, dog, I heard you like watching playthroughs. I do. I'm on Twitch all the time. I've been lurking for basically this entire marathon. Always in chat. It exists because this is the true form of the original Dragon's Lair. Maybe. One. So this part of the game is actually really hard in the original game. I'm not good at this part of the game. 3. 4. I don't keep bad games away. I encourage bad games, if anything. And this is the 5th one. 5. Alright. The game literally operated like this in the arcades. Sort of. This game is not... I mean, yes. The original games are QTEs, yes. They made this game look like the original games. That was the point of this game, but it's just very strange. But yes, that is true. I mean, the original Dragon's Lair games are obviously QTE games. We'll see them. I'm playing them later on. Ah, the checkerboard. Let's go. 2 more levels. Sword first. Sword first, not up first. Sword first. Yeah, very strange. Very low effort. High. It's a very high effort and low effort thing at the same time. 1. This is the second set of sword ups. This is the third set of sword ups. This level also sucks in the game itself. Sword, sword, up, up. Yeah, they wanted to make more Dragon's Lair content because it prints money. But yeah, they never successfully made any like new Dragon's Lair stuff really at all. All right, and now I hit sword like how many times? 15 times and 1 right in the middle of that. Yeah, this is how you played FMV. If this were released in 1992, then yeah, but this was released like 2005. Twitch just plays my games. I don't actually know I don't know which year this game came out specifically. I'm just mashing sword right now. I see we're 55 minutes in. We've more or less, we're back on track after the weird crashes. After this is what? Time Traveler? Time Traveler is fun. That's another game where I need notes, though, so. Alright, we skipped a whole bunch of the game there. And we're back. So we skipped another very long cutscene. But basically, Mordrock is like, "Rawr, rawr," basically. 3, 4, 1, 4. Roar!
Thank you, Dirk.
For bringing the dragon's essences to me. Oh, I see you're confused. You were expecting the princess, of course. Well, rest assured that she is safe and sound inside that portal. Forgive me for playing such a cruel trick.
Was it 2005? Yeah, see, that sounds right.
I needed someone to.
So this is still another long cutscene we're gonna skip. I got better things to do with my time.
Farewell, Dirk.
1. Yeah, this is like the last special ability we gained. 2. Gonna hit this guy again. Alright. So now he's gonna transform. This one I'll actually let it play out, because I almost always skip it.
You think you won, don't you? Well, as soon as I've absorbed all of the power of the essences, you will find that I'm not so easily vanquished. Blast you, you infernal! My plans! No matter. I've absorbed enough energy to destroy you and everyone else in this pitiful kingdom! Now witness my true power!
That's totally wrong. I'm just kind of sitting there. There we go. 1. He's a dragon, get it? Because Dragon's Lair. You get it? Two. Three. Thanks for good luck. You don't get it. There's nothing to get. 4. I'm not playing the game. I'm encouraging Dirk by pointing him in the right direction. Then he plays the game. Alright, we hit 1 right. Now we smash sword on the way to victory now. There's a lot of Dragon Quest, but no one has Dragon Questing. That's for Breath of Fire. Yeah. Rook's an adult. He's a big boy. He's kind of an oaf, but you know, he tries. Alright, this is the last hit. Oh, there you go. See? 59. Turns out skipping the really long cutscenes makes us very fast. Whoops. I miscounted. Shh. Don't judge me. I miscounted. Now this is actually time. Now it's actually time. All right, hour 9. There we go. And then this is the actual original. This is the original end of Dragon's Lair 2 now. There's a dragon questing game. There you go. Alright, an hour 9. Time for Time Traveler. Congratulations, you've won. Okay. Next up is Time Traveler. Let's go. There's a fun, like... There's like a weird, like, music video after that, the credits, but the credits are quite long, so. Skip them. Keep going here. My little DVD case full of games here. Partying like it's 2005. Alright, time for Time Traveler. Let's get the Time Traveler notes up. Time Traveler notes. Where are you? One of the very last games I learned. Maybe the last game I learned? No, Drug Wars was the last game I learned. Time Traveler was the one before that. Yep. This is also known as Hologram Time Traveler. The DVD includes a memory card screen. No, I'm playing this on a PlayStation 2, just for simplicity. So, it's just playing on PlayStation 2. That's why. Yeah, let me fix the audio. Let me fix the audio. Time Traveler. Close. Alright. Alright, we're going to hit, we're going to play the 2D game, and go. We're not going to do the tutorial, because we don't need to do the tutorial. Alright, so this is a very strange game. I don't know how to explain this game. It's a Rick Dyer. It's a Rick Dyer game. I don't. Yeah, I don't. They're explaining it. Basically, we're gonna go through time to save some sort of princess. Yeah. So just there's nothing I can really do to explain what's happening here. Just go along for the ride. The most interesting thing I can explain about this game is that this is the only game where 1 diamond could equal it's the only game where 1 diamond can equal 2 inputs. So if you see there, I hit right and then I hit shoot. So that's the only interesting part of this game. Yeah, so this is a holograph. This game is called Hologram Time Traveler. And it was a very interesting, expensive arcade cabinet. We're gonna buy some cubes because cubes mean you avoid death. I spent a lot of money on this. Well, there you go. So people who know this game better than I do can explain what the heck is going on. It's a cool game. This is a fun game. This is actually a genuinely very fun game, though. So we're going to 50,000 BC. All right. So we walked in on that lady, so we're gonna just not get hit here. So this is the most random of all the games. Oh, no. I screwed up. We're fine. This is just shoot. I goofed this up. Yeah, it was an actual hologram. There's also so we're playing in 2D mode because 3D mode just hurts your eyes if you don't have the glasses. What is this? Large rock. Oh, this is just right. Just avoid the lady here. This is one of the weirdest scenes in the whole game. Come on, play my game. I will not be playing his game. His game sucks. All that happens is you die. The pauses add to the suspense. I'm gonna try not to pause as much as possible, because it's effectively cheating. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. It's a dude and not a lady. That's fair enough. So yeah, I'm trying to look up. Basically, this is completely random. When like there's a set like group of scenes that can spawn here, but which ones spawn and when they spawn are effectively random. And so I am looking at what spawned and then going to my notes and figuring out which one of these sets of scenes it could possibly be. So I'm trying to like do it very quickly. So that's why sometimes I won't figure it out fast enough and I'll pause real quick to look at my notes. And that's all that's happening. Holograms are not real. They can't hurt you. Good face coming up, by the way. I always like a good face. Oh, this is planets everywhere. Down, down, hit down. No, some more good places here. These are clearly just like developers of the game, which is very funny to me. I just smacked my microphone. My apologies. Come on. Play my game. We're not gonna play. We're not gonna play the game. I'm gonna buy some more cubes just in case. I don't want a game over in this game. This game does not have infinite continues, so we buy as many lives as possible. So it's free to buy 2 every time you complete a level. You can buy 2 more lives, or 2 more cubes basically. And so when you die, you can just hit enter, and you will basically not die. All right, so this is left, right. Do not redeem. Oh, baseball, nice. This is one of my favorite ones. Because he interrupts a baseball game and then just shoots everybody. I don't know why. You're out of here! Gas is just shoot, shoot, shoot. Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas tonight. I kind of know this game. Hey. Isn't that how baseball goes? I mean, that's as far as I know. Yes. So they're zombies. You can't kill zombies, it turns out. So we just leave. Alright, that's the end of that level. So I said it was mostly random. So there are certain things, like that scene is always going to be the final scene of 1998. If it spawns. Oh my god. Cube. Shiner gets it. Alright. Weird alien year. That's what I call it here. Mushrooms, okay. Isn't it Americans' favorite sport? Very... Unfortunately, you are correct. Not my favorite sport, though. Now we're gonna shoot the mushroom, and we're done. Got him! Palm tree. Got him. Down. Down. So yeah, there's a lot of sword fighting in this too. We finally have an explanation of what the devs were taking when they made this game. This game rules, but it's very strange. I goofed that up. Shoot, shoot, shoot down. Okay. Shoot. 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 So yeah, so I used a cube to like prevent a death basically. And it just like brought me back here. And we're out of here. That should be the end. Maybe there's one more. Oh. Play my game.
Just pull the lever.
Yeah, we're almost done here. Yeah, this is a pretty quick game. Alright, we're going to 1350, which is where we fight a lot of ninjas. There's a lot of ninjas in this game. Which one is this? Ah, it's this one, okay. Yeah, this one I couldn't figure out what it was. This is one of the harder levels in the game. I mean, it's the last level before the boss, so it should be the hardest level. Shoot. Shoot. Down. Down. Shoot. Right shoot. Companion cube saves us absolutely every time. Alright. My notes for this level are not very good. Facing left. Down, up, down. Down, shoot. And I'm just gonna punch him in the face. Yeah. Actually, in the stomach, not in the face. What is this? Wait, what? Which one is this? Which one is this? Mount on the left. Statue on left. I don't actually know which this one is. Statue on right. Lamp. I don't have. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. Okay, down. Up. Down. Right. Up. Shoot. I could not find which one this was. Oh, this is Peter Pan. Got him. I just call him Peter Pan. Thank you, Companion Cube. No, that one has happened before. I just couldn't figure out where my notes were. Got him. Alan Grant from Jurassic Park got hops. Oh, whoops. I goofed this up. Sorry. I thought this was a different one. We'll restock on cubes after this level. It's fine. I think that's the end of the level though. I don't know why he flashes into a dragon very briefly there, but he does. Alright, so we're on the final level now. So the final level is basically cut into two parts. There's these little circles, and there's one of two patterns as it is. And that's kind of it. And then after that, it's pretty simple. So we're gonna buy some cubes.
Last chance to buy reversal cubes.
I'm gonna buy two, in fact.
Would you like to buy another? That's all.
Alright, so we bought two more. So we're now going to 2552, which is the final level. Alright, so the beginning of this is always the same. And then if I teleport after the first 5 inputs, then I know what I'm doing. And if I don't, it's the other one. I goofed that up. That's my bad. I hit the wrong button. Straight up. No, no, I'm stupid. Wait, what? I'm actually out of cubes, I think. Oh, I'm sad now. All right, let's try that again. That's fine. All right. We have to do the other 6 circle thing again. The orbs now. This is going to be the flipped version of that fight. This is going badly.
Pay attention! Timing is critical!
Lives remaining 3. Which one is this? Oh, this is the wheel? Wait, what is this one? Oh, just left, okay. I'm just gonna leave. I think this is the one where you just leave. Yeah. Yeah, you just leave. Alright, we're back. We're starting over now. Up. Right. Down. Up. Up. Left. Down. Just pay attention, man. Now we're gonna teleport again. Down. Right. Up. Okay, we did it. Jeez. Woof. That was not fun. The orbs again. Oh no. Right, so this is just a mirrored version of that, and then it's just down. This is the same down, down, up, out. Alright. So now we just do nothing. It's the first time that nothing is actually introduced as a mechanic in the whole game. This is pretty slow, but that's okay. This is one of the shortest games in the whole thing. This and Space Ace are the shortest games. Alright. Right. Down. Left. Down. Right. Right. And shoot. 1544. All right, that's 4 down. For some reason I need to go to the bathroom again, this is not planned. But I will let y'all. This is fun, so it's like a little outtakes situation. So I'll leave you with this, and I'll be right back. This is unusual, is what I would say. Wait. Sorry about that. So that I'm glad. I hope you all enjoyed that, because now we're playing the game I've been dreading the most, which is Drug Wars. So it's time. All right. So yeah, so this is the most difficult game on the list. It's the game I've been dreading the most for sure. So I'm just gonna do my best and see what happens here. Also gonna change the filters on here. Oh, Drug Wars is actually properly interesting. Oh yeah, minus. Let me just use you instead. Just use you.
Tough guy! Are you looking for me?
Are you looking for me?
Come a little closer. I am Lopez.
All right. So this is a lot like Crime Patrol, except you're just in Vice, so you're just a narc basically, and this game is very difficult. So hopefully, I do okay. But if this is another one where I could death spiral a little bit, but we're gonna give it a try. So we're gonna once again skip. So this is instead of moving from team to team, you're moving from place to place.
They're dealing dope in this bar. What do you say we buy these guys a 6-pack?
All right, so this is a very similar game to Crime Patrol. Basically, each level has 3 levels. Like each world has 3 levels, and you have to beat them. And they just get more and more complicated. Don't shoot her. Hopefully, I shouldn't have to pee again soon. So we're in Sierra County. Kill him. This lady on the left is gonna scream in a funny way. Now we're gonna shoot the bartender. Shout out to this guy here. Not him, but this that's a nice little Chicago Bulls hat or something. I don't know. That was the tourist on the phone.
Guess he had one too many.
Or just enough.
Yeah, just enough.
Whew. Alright. This next level is the shortest level in the game. I only have to hit 6 buttons.
In Sierra County, fast wheels mean drug deals. I know.
I drive.
You waste them.
Ah, that's it. I chase them, you waste them. That's what it is. Our partners didn't do, yeah, so that's that. This is the Sharif the Sheriff, yeah. Yeah, so basically with Crime Patrol and with in Drug Wars, basically I do all the work and my partners do almost nothing every single time. Sometimes they'll kill one person. That's not the last high-speed chase we're gonna get, by the way. Alright, one last one here. This is a fully, I mean, all 3 of these are no RNG whatsoever. No randomness in these ones. Shoot you. So I have no excuse. If I die, it's really my own fault. Then all the way to the top right, top left, and all the way back to the bottom right. And then across here. And then up to the top right. That could be hard if you don't know what's coming, I will say. All right. One of the hardest enemies, ironically, one of the most difficult enemies in the game is coming up here, but it's not for like, it's not because it's hard. It's just because right there, the camera just shifts to the right once. And so if you think you've got him and then your camera just shifts to the right, you die. And it's very annoying. So I just always remember that for that one enemy. This guy on the stairs. And this guy right here.
You're on my Christmas list, partner.
You're on my Christmas list, partner. And then this guy. All right, so that's level 1 done.
Cartel trucks. They're gonna kill you.
You know, they are translating that correctly, by the way. That is a correct translation.
Director says you got guts. Guts are good. You're heading north. Chicago.
Chicago.
Show the big boys what you
All right. Welcome to Stan in Chicago.
So you're the super cop who's got the cartel's underwear in a pinch? I'm Stan, the man.
I'm Stan, the man. So that's Stan.
That 6-shooter and pick your next assignment.
And then he's eating because he's fat. Because this is the 90s. Crime Patrol 2, the big city. It's Chicago.
Airborne Special Unit 1, intelligence
Did they buy the costume at a fisherman's store? I don't know.
Be careful.
Stan the man. I'm telling you. Pizza. I almost ordered pizza for the long stream today, but then I didn't have time. So I just didn't. So 2. Oh, sorry, it's the first 4 here are just in the middle. I forgot about this. I always forget about this level, because I'm always worried about the next level. This level is like rarely a concern. To the right here, I think it's 1 to the right. Am I right? Oh, it was 1 to the left. Yeah, close enough. There's a guy here someplace. I think that's good enough. That'll work. This is randomized, I'm pretty sure. Yes, this one is randomized, finally. The ones where it's like a static shot like this, and then whenever they die, they just go back to cover like that. That's how you know it's gonna be random. Pizza. Take a number.
Take a number.
There's a lot of very ungrateful NPCs in this game. Yeah, lay down, not like pop up and go, ah! Yeah, it's true. Alright, that's level 1. Alright, time for the courthouse. This is the most difficult level in this world in Chicago. But it has the best music.
Oh, the cartel's holding hostages in the courthouse. Hopefully they're all lawyers.
Oh, there's a lot of very, like, heavy anti-lawyer rhetoric in this game. It's a cop game, so they're anti-lawyer, you see. I'm gonna shoot this guy twice. Juror number 12 here. And now it's gonna be like, I'm just a lawyer or something. Then this lady randomly. And then I'm gonna shoot randomly up top here. That's gonna work. And then there's this guy on the left. But first is another lawyer. I'm gonna waive my fees. I am anti-lawyer. It's fair enough. Don't shoot this guy. Oh no, I missed. Alright, we gotta do this whole thing over again.
Sorry, partner. Maybe you should play an easier game.
Oh. Alright, we're doing that whole thing over again. We get to watch him go up the stairs here again.
Got the call. The cartel's holding hostages in the courthouse. Hopefully they're all lawyers.
Hopefully they're all lawyers. Stan, yeah, I'm telling you, Stan is tough, man. I forgot that he shot me twice, even though I just did it. I'm just a lawyer. This lady. This guy over here. No mimes. As far as I know, there are no mimes in any of the games I play right now. Maybe I forgot, though. Alright, let's not screw this up, huh? That's what I'm supposed to do. I was just off by one. And then here, this guy. And this guy. Alright.
Oh, thanks.
Guilty.
Guilty.
There's more, though, don't worry. We're not done yet. Ah! Don't shoot her. Shoot her. Shoot him. Shoot him. One more guy. There we go. All right. So that was the hardest level in Chicago. But the hardest level in Chicago is easier than any of the levels in the next two worlds. So this also somehow works on a DVD. All of these games are on DVD.
Please be advised that hijack prison bus contains heavily
The jiggle physics, yeah.
10-4. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's
Doesn't get any better than this. Let's rock. All right, so it's the inmates have taken over a school bus. Clearly, Cook County Departments of School. It's a school bus. Yeah, the physics engine in reality. Don't shoot him. Is that a prisoner bus? That's fair enough. It looks like a school bus, but yes. Yeah, it is a prisoner bus. Got him. 2 more guys to shoot. Then we're done with Chicago. Then we're gonna meet Sam. Got him. The short prisoner bus. Yeah. Yeah, Cook County is the county in Chicago. I understand that. Like, it's the county Chicago is in. Got him.
You're good.
You're good.
Very good. The director says to buy the fat man a hot dog, pack your bag,
Buy the fat man a hot dog.
for the border. Chicago's your kind of town, partner.
Here's Sam.
To the border.
So annoying guy. Now we got the hot girl.
With a gun, 'cause it's really hot down
It's
here.
really hot down
Take an
here.
assignment and let's see what you got.
All right, now is when the game gets really hard. So now the amount of time, so like Crime Patrol made things more difficult by making the levels longer. This game makes it harder by giving you way less time to shoot. So I have to like straight up just remember everything now. And I don't like memorizing. See? That's all. I mean, I just did not. I forgot which guy was next, and I just was not ready.
Sun's gone down. So did you.
All right, we're doing it again. So yeah, so now this is when things get a little bit tough, but that's okay. We're having fun here. So you have to go so fast here. There's a guy here first, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and then there's this guy on the left that I have to get. All right. If we get to see that lady again, yes, we do. See? That I thought I had that one.
You shoot crooked.
You shoot crooked. Maybe you should go into politics. Yeah. That might be a game over. That's fine, though. We just continue. There's infinite continues in this. La Milano. So I'm gonna get quiet because I have to really concentrate on these. Come on, I pressed up. Ah, this game. I pressed up. Aw, man. I'll give you all some eye candy, though. It's okay. We're just gonna keep doing this. We're playing this game until we're playing this level until morale improves. I went left instead of right. This is exactly what I was fearing. The thing that didn't happen in Crime Patrol is now happening here. It is what it is. I'm not worried about it. I think this level, I think this game took me 45 minutes in the last time I did this marathon, so we should be fine still.
You shoot crooked. Maybe you should try politics.
See, I'm just gaming over on one level over and over again. You get 3 lives per continue, but there's infinite continue, so I'm not particularly worried. Then it's up, right, and then down, and then to the right instead of to the left here. So like up here someplace, and then to the right, then up like this, then like here, not her.